Alrighty then, it's time for some Xfinity action around Kentucky, and let's be honest, I'm not going to enjoy this one because Kentucky has one of the hardest corners on the calendar. So I think let's not waste anybody's time. I'm more than happy to get in there with our momentum. So let's let's get started and check everything out in the reputation. So the reputation, you can see we have no rivals, which is a shocker. Ryan Sieg, though, is close to being a rival again. But we have 6 guys that are our friends. That being Ty Dillon, Daniel Hemrick, BJ McLeod, John Hunter Nemechek, Carl Long, and Michael Annette. Everyone else is getting close, or not quite there at the moment. So yeah. Just gotta keep it like it is, but around Kentucky, that could be difficult. That could be very difficult indeed. Let's take a look at your Xfinity standings, shall we? We are still the points leader after our 10th victory of the season at Daytona. Then Christopher Bell, Cole Costa with 2 wins, Justin Allgaier, Tyler Reddick, Elliott Sadler with a win, Brandon Jones with a win, Daniel Hemrick, Ross Chastain who has a win, and Ryan Preece round out your top 10. With Matt Tifton, John Hunter Nemechek rounded out the top 12, and because no one else has a win outside the top 12, we are the 12 that will be going to the playoffs. There we go. So everyone else, you got to win to get in. Austin Cindric needs a win. Kevin Harvick needs a win. Wow, that's bad. So does Ty. I have to help Ty out. The Alsco 300. I honestly hope we can win around Kentucky, and then that would make the contract so much better to get hold of. But yeah, let's get on with it. Let's do this, and let's see if we can bring home $85,000 for a victory around Kentucky Speedway. So let's do this then, folks. Joey Gase, he failed tech. Oh, is that it? Really? Oh, alright then. So we're rolling off P7 at Kentucky.
Have a good day. Be ready.
Which is surprising. Green in the air, let's go racing at Kentucky. Yeah, like I said, that's surprising. Because we were awful. I felt we were awful in... excuse me. Oh, it was Justin Allgaier. Gets it stuck right in there. Thanks, Justin. Sort yourself out there. Ryan Preece was coming down right on us. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, we're all over the place in turn 3. It's such a hard corner, is turn 3. You just don't know if it's going to snap loose or get tight on you. But we've dropped to 16th place, so we need to get a wiggle on now. It's time to make moves, and if we don't make the moves, we need to make them pretty quickly. As we try and go around the outside of Matt Tift for 15th place, thank you very much. Past Cindric on the straight, we've got the speed. There's no doubt about that. But in the corners, we are just... that's horrible. If it's not tight in turn 3, it's loose in turn 3. Sort it out. Kentucky is one of the worst tracks on the game after New Hampshire. Because New Hampshire, you just slide them into the corners no matter what, as we go 3 wide with Preece and Brandon Jones. Oh, Preece! Yeah, me and you have words there, Preece, I tell you now. I will fuck your shit up. I will fuck his shit up. We won't pit. We won't pit. Let's just go with what we got and see what we can make of it. Starter has the green in the air. We're back racing at Kentucky. See if we can slide to the bottom of the track here. Nope, the 51 of Jeremy Clements is going to come side by side with us into the first corner. Let's see if we can just stick with Tift here. Is Alex Bassey's the champion going to overtake us? There's Tommy Joe Martins in the 8 on our extreme inside. We're going to go around the outside of Matt Tift back up into P17 there. Get off the throttle slightly as Matt Tift gives us a bit of a numph in our door. Oh, that's so nasty. going up into turn 3. Like I said, it's the worst turn 3 in the history because you enter in such a flat way. Unbelievable. As we go round the outside. Oh, well, that was into the wall in turn 1. You don't want to be doing that too much as we go 3 wide with Cindric and Clements. Might go 3 wide with Ty Dillon in a second, our teammate. And there comes the loose in the car as well as we go around the outside. Ryan Priest on our inside. Hold it there, folks. 3 wide with Dillon and Clements, and we're going to go up into P12. Whew! That was, I won't lie, that was, maybe some poo coming out there. As we're 3 wide with Hemrick and Priest. That's into P10. There's Sadler. You're not cheating this week, are you, Elliot? Now Christopher Bell down the inside of Christopher Bell. And into turn 3. Nicely does it. And thank you very much. That is us into P8. So we're starting to recover it now. Got Ryan Truex, Justin Allgaier. I see Ross Chastain. I think that's Tyler Reddick. He's a rival. This could get nasty any second now. There's Tyler Reddick in front of us in 9.
Inside.
Me and Tyler Reddick all over again. Let's think about this now. There's Justin Allgaier. Try to enter high. We're going to go round the outside of Justin Allgaier, but he's going to hold on to P6. As we go through, come on then, Tyler. What are you going to do, Tyler? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Come on, what are you going to do? Oh, it's like that, is it? Bring it on then, bitch. Round the outside of you. Yeah. Bye bye. That's the end of Tyler right there. 3 wide behind me. Chastain, Allgaier, and Reddick as we go absolute breeze past Kevin Harvick. And it's Cole Custer and John Hunter Nemechek in front of us for the race lead. Let's see if this car can finally settle itself down. You see it twitching at the back. It's like it's all over the place, and we can't stop that happening. In fact, there's the green checkered flag for P3. Look at that right front after 10 laps, 67%. Explain. Oh well, let's make some pits. Let's try and we only need 3 laps, half a cam, 4 tyres, repair the damage. Let's loosen this car up a smidge, see if that'll get us through turn 3 just a little better than we should have done. We lose 3 positions in the pit stop. Hey, great job from the all-star pit crew. Green in the air. Let's start stage number 2. We've got Ross Chastain on our inside, Ryan Truex, a big gain in there. 3 wide in front of us, Truex, Harvick, and is that Allgaier? I think it is Allgaier on the outside. No, you don't want to be there, you don't want to be there. Here comes Tyler Reddick, he's thinking about a move. You keep your shit down there, Tyler. Yeah, come and get me now. Haha, you're going to go past Kevin Harvick. Oh, Kevin Harvick's done the job for you. Thanks, Kevin.
Careful, still there.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Sort your shit out. Yeah, you fall back through the field, moron. We didn't lose that many positions that we did the first stage, but now we're going to go around the outside in the high groove on Justin Allgaier and Ross Chastain. Thank you very much. Around the outside of John Hunter Nemechek as well. We're into P3. Look at Truex going for Cowling Racing. He's got a rocket ship. As it's Cole Custer for Stuart Haas leading. It won't be Cole Custer leading for Stuart Haas in a second, because here comes the 99 of Richard Childress Racing. And we're into P2. Will it be into P1? By the time we get to the first corner, it might not be. It might be side by side into the first corner. Through the tri-oval. Myself and Cole Custer. It is on, and thank you very much, Cole. We'll have to leave. Bye bye. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you back there, my man. Oh, it should be nice and routine from here. And if it's not, I want to know why. Because, quite frankly, we look like we have a motor, even if it is half a second only faster. We have a motor and we're not afraid to use it. Anyone who disagrees with that? The back of the field is that way, my friend. That way. Use it if you need it. See, like I explained with Kentucky here. It is such a horrible corner. You just go in so flat like that, and then when you go in, well, actually no, it's a little banked, but then it's banked almost into a 90 as opposed to a nice smooth transition. It's almost like you're going "Bleh!" as we get into the wall. We'll keep that out of the wall there. Thank you very much. Otherwise, we're going to have a word with ourselves there. Almost into the wall again on the outside of turn 2. 5 laps left in this stage when we come across the line. I think. Now we're in the high groove now. This car's not turning as well as it did in the first. Well, it's not turning well at all. It never did turn well. What am I talking about? Turning atrocious. It's through 1, 2 and 4 it's not too bad, but through turn 3 it's ugly. It is ugly. You see the back end just trying to step out, and when it does, you instantly go to the middle of the corner. That's where you don't need to be. We need to be smooth and we need to be flat. Because if we're not smooth and flat, then we're not doing anything. Stay in the middle of turn 1. That's not too bad. You can use a... Oh, there you go. There's the end of the stage. So, that's the end of that stage. We win the stage from Ryan Truex Jr. And we are going to make a pit stop. Who hit the wall then? Oh, John Hunter Nemechek hit the wall. Well, good for him. Good for him. What a moron. Don't think we really need to make any adjustments, do we? We just need to put in the half a can of fuel, fix the average up, get the tyres on. Perhaps put a little bit more weight in the rear. Try and get it to turn just that a little bit better. Hey, we lost a place to Ryan Truex, the all-star pit crew, doing wonders there.
Driver. Be ready. Ready.
Green back in the air, let's go. 30 laps left, so we can split this evenly as a 15-15 stint and try and get to the front of the field as Justin Allgaier gives it a tap in the rear. And he goes through 3 wide with Allgaier and Chastain down the back straight. Hopefully our engine power should be enough to pull us past as we go with Tyler Reddick. Let's see what these changes have done now. You know what, that feels just a little bit better. Still a little bit snug, I would say. Still a lot snug in the first corner, so turn 3. But it certainly started turning a little bit better than it was.
Alright, now you're clear.
We're constantly losing our voice. That's not good. As we go up to the close to the Ryan Truex, side by side with Truex down to turn 3. He's going to have the line though, and he's going to have the run because he can stick the bottom. Why not? Hey, I stick the bottom like a moron. Be nice if Heat 4 we could actually have cars that do different things in the corners, like, I don't know, get loose or get tight. I am constantly clearing my throat. I think we've done too much work today, but we still got one more video to go because we've still got another video to produce yet. In fact, we've got another few videos to produce yet. We just need to make sure that the voice holds for another hour or so. At least then we can do some damage as we go into turn number 1 with 27 laps to go. Can somebody turn the ticker, please? I don't see the ticker. Oh, we've set our fastest lap of the race, though. 31 second point 781. That's pretty good. That's a pretty impressive lap. I'd gladly take that one. As we go, come to the line now. I'd love to know how far behind the other cars are. Because it's alright well in us being in the lead, but I need to know how far they are behind. We're up in the high groove at turn 1 and 2. Gonna come right down. There you go. Thank you. Somebody's listening. Somebody's finally fucking listening. around there. Sort your out. That's what I say. You can see Truex. Truex is about a second and a half behind me. As we got Tyler Reddick in P3, Justin Allgaier, then Ross Chastain, your top 5. We're just we're chilling. We're chilling at the back here somewhere. Well, actually, we're chilling at the front, I should say. Hopefully we can stay there. Because like I said, Kentucky, it's not one of our particular favourites, but it's one that can certainly do a bit of damage to a championship. And we're now at 16 races. We got another 10 races after this to the playoffs. So we're gonna need to basically push, because otherwise we're not going to be in the playoffs. Well, we are going to be in the playoffs, but we need to assert dominance so that everyone knows who the hell we are. If they don't know who we are, then we are in the flat spot of trouble. Someone in the pits, I think that was John Hunter Nemechek. He's long since retired from this race. Big time! Oh, into the wall before turn 1. That's not going to do the car any favours. With our Chevy Camaro ZR1. Now down the back straight. 2.6 seconds is the gap to Ryan Truex Jr. We've not seen the you-know-what yet. We've normally sim one by now. I find it strange that we've not sim one yet. As we head through the tri-oval. 22 laps to go. You normally see one around about now, I would say, around about this time. Because it would then put a decision on everyone. And that decision would probably not be an easy one. But I've already committed to saying we're going to do a 15-15 split. Although if the opportunity presents itself, we will go in a little closer to time. As we come to the stripe again. Still run around, 21 to go. See what we can do. See what happens as we go round into turn 2 down the back straight. The car is starting to tighten up now, I will say, because you've noticed we're not going as fast into corner. Here is the caution. Here is the caution. Now, what do you do? Look at that right front. When we get racing again, we're going to have 18 laps to go. That's too early. I mean, the back half of the field is pitting, but I don't see the merit in that. I think we've got to stay out, take the track position, and basically force them into an error now. Force them into an error. Because when we make our green flag, we're going to be stopping under green. 17 to go, I do apologise. As Truex gives us a shot. There goes. Oh, now Tyler Reddick wants to give it a shot, does he? Yeah, as I thought. Here comes Ryan Truex. We're going to be 3 wide with Truex and Chastain down the back straight, using Tyler Reddick to pull us through. Thank you very much. Now let's see what Tyler Reddick does as we head into turn number 4. We're heading to the line now, 16 to go. When do we have to make our stop? We're going to have to make our stop pretty soon as the car starts to get a little loose in turn 1. But look at the run we get out of turn 2 as we try and hunt down Tyler Reddick for the first place. He's trying to block us, put us 3 wide. We're going to send it down the inside. And that is so close, so close. We're rubbing sides with Tyler Reddick. He's having to think about it. He better stick his stuff back there. Because if he doesn't, he's going to be in trouble. That's going to be... Thank you very much. We're back in the lead of this race. RCR 99 back in the lead, folks. Let's hope we can stay there. Ryan Truex has now overtaken Tyler Reddick for 3rd place. 2nd place, I do apologise. But now this car is really tightening up. the right front is going to be screaming for mercy. And hopefully it's not screaming too much as we side by side with Ryan Truex down to turn 1. 14 laps left in this race. Any moment now we're going to be seeing the warning light coming on, and when it does, we're pitting. We are pitting, and we are pitting majorly as we see them start to fall. But look at that, it got really loose in turn 3. And that's going to give, look at how tight, that gets really tight at turn 3 as well. Good lord, this car is horrible. But we just got to keep it going. Here's the fuel light. 13 laps to go, so we're going to be pitting next lap probably. As Truex takes the lead of the race. That's fine, let Truex take the lead. We went under the yellow line a little bit there. You don't want to go too far under the yellow line, because that is suicide around here. And now into turn number 3. Look how slow we are. We are utterly, utterly garbage with this car at the moment. Truex has gone.
Alright, we need fuel. Let's pit now.
Truex has gone like a ship. Ryan Preece, I think, is going to take us for second place. There he goes. So now I think we've got to pit this lap. Okay, coming in, coming in. We're coming in, boys. Let's have a green flag stop. Let's have a perfect green flag stop. As we see, here comes old guy. Oh, there's Chastain, sorry. Oh, get that car slowed down. Oh, he's giving us a hand. Thank you. Yes, please. Right. New tyres. Oh, what are you talking about? I want 4 tyres. I want 4 tyres. I want 11 laps of fuel. I want the damage. No, don't fix the damage. I don't want any tape either. I just want to go with those. Just tyres and fuel. This car is brilliant with tyres and fuel. And let's get it going, boys. Come on. Come on, boy. There goes. Bloody hell. Truex is gone. Crikey. We weren't that bad, surely.
You're clear of pit road.
Right, we're going to come up here. We're coming up. Thank you. We're coming up in front of Tyler Reddick. So, Ty Majeski, sorry. So we're a lap down.
Inside
To all these cars here. Matt Tiff's just taken us for a position.
Still there.
Let's see what this does to our race now. We're going to have to really, really go here as Ty Majeski holds up Matt Tiff. Thank you very much, Ty. That's us into 25th place. 10 laps to go. So we've got 10 laps to try and hunt down Ryan Truex Jr., who's winning this race. Because in effect, the others are going to pit for tyres. Here we come. Now whereabouts are we? Did you see who was that? That was Cole Custer. See how low he went under the yellow line? How's he able to get that far under the yellow line and stick this bloody corner? Because that's impossible. 9 laps to go. Cole Custer's going to take... well, no, that's not Cole Custer. Where's Cole Custer? That's Vinnie Miller, who's in 11th in these lapped us. We're going to unlap ourselves from Vinnie Miller. Where's Cole Custer? He's being held up by this gaggle of winners. In fact, Chastain might be... There's Chastain as well. I don't know who that was in the black car getting underneath the yellow line. He wants to keep his shit up there. Was that Hemrick? No, it was Alex LeBay. He's the champion. Wow, did you see around the outside LeBay and Reed? We got a hell of a momentum run past Custer, and now we got Chastain as well. There goes Tommy Joe Martins. We are moving. We are like a train. Wow, Ryan Truex has got a 5.6 gap. That's a gap. How have you managed that? Oh, good lord, I don't think we're going to win this race. You know, NASCAR gods, a caution would do. Well, actually, no, a caution wouldn't do very well now, would it? Because we've got to unlap ourselves first. Then we'll have a caution. There goes 5th, 6th. Here's Ryan Preece. We're racing him for position. He's stuck behind my man, Chad Fincham.
clear.
Chad
All right.
Fincham doing us a favour. Hell yeah, man. Morgan Shepherd in third. Have a word. Good lord. Talk about getting your stuff
5
together.
You got this.
6 laps to go.
High,
5
stay high.
seconds is the
Still
gap.
there. Bottom
We
lane's clear.
can
Use as
do it
needed.
if we really pound this track. Round the outside of Hunter Nemechek. JJ
Bottom lane's
Yaley
clear.
leads this
Bottom lane
race.
is clear.
And he's a lap ahead of us. We've unlapped ourselves now from JJ Yaley. So if the caution comes out now, it'll be between me and Truex for the race win. But look at it, we're only what? Where is Truex? Truex has disappeared. Where's he gone?
5 more laps.
Where's he gone? He hasn't retired, has he? Oh no, it's cycling pit stops. That's what he's doing. So the cars that pitted with 20 to go, they're pitting now. So their strategy didn't work. And this is when we would have come in. So you can see how much that strategy just would not have worked. As Ryan Truex is now 4 seconds in front of us. We are chunking into his gap by about... what are we doing? No, I don't think we're going to catch him. I don't think we're going to catch him, folks. It's just, I think Truex, unless we get a caution late, Truex is going to win this race and book his place in the playoffs. That's going to be frustrating. I mean, don't get me wrong, second's a good result, but you know I want to win races. I'm a winner at heart. As we come across the stripe, 3 to go. The gap's at what? 3.4. No, it's not. Unless he really gets held up in traffic, it's not going to happen, I'm afraid. So it looks like we are going to finish second. Well, at the moment we're finishing 6th, 7th at the moment. That would lose all our momentum. There's Truex. You can see that little dot just going over the line now. That's Truex. That's the gap as well. We're chasing him down like a you-know-what, but we just can't see. He needs traffic, and he needs traffic now. Otherwise, we are in trouble. We're going through turn 3. The gap's at what, 2.5 seconds? Yeah, there's no one in sight either. Ryan Reed leads this race, folks. Ryan Reed stayed out there the longest. What a try-hard. Coming across the line, 1 to go, presented by Credit One Bank. And I think this is going to be a frustrating end to... excuse me. To the Kentucky Xfinity race. Coming out of turn 3 and turn 4, Ryan Truex is going to win the Alsco 300. God damn it, and God bless America. But it's still P2 for us. Fuck! Let's go to the Exalta race recap. Damn, that's frustrating. Frustrated as hell. There's our pass for 4th place. I've got to do something about this throat. There's the checkered flag for P3. Lap 14 now. Here's a pass for 5th place on Allgaier and Chastain. Whoa, yeah. It was actually a pass for 3rd. I think we got John Hunter Nemechek at the same time. Yippee-ki-yay. There's the pass for the lead. So we were in the lead. And then we just weren't in the lead. Which is really frustrating. John Hunter Nemechek and Ross Chastain get into it. Oh, that's nasty. Eat! Oh, big contact between the two there. That's gonna hurt. And that's how he won stage number 2. I'm surprised I didn't see that in my rear view mirror. There's our pass for 3rd place here. And here comes the pass for the lead. They didn't show the pass for 2nd. God damn it. There's the pass for the lead again. Side by side with Tyler Reddick. And then this is when we'd had our stop, and then we just went absolutely crazy with passing everyone. There's a pass for third. And there's a pass for second when Ryan Reed finally pitted. And Ryan Truex, I should say, is going to take the checkered flag for the victory, and we will cross in second place. I shouldn't be too disappointed with second, but I would have rather won to get this one out of the way, if I'm being honest. Ryan Truex didn't do anything all day but wins the Kentucky Xfinity race. Let's have a look down the leaderboard here. Ooh, Tyler Reddick finished 14 down. Rip you. Moron. Yay, nearly 5 million in the bank. That's enough to start an Xfinity Monster Energy season, if we so wished. So, we had the fastest lap of the race. We were the fastest car on the track. And we led the most laps as well. That's the frustrating thing. JJ Yaley, car on the move, 37th to 4th. What a finish for JJ. And John Hunter Nemechek started 4th but finished last. Tough break, kid. Oh well. Let us head to the shop. Fucking Kentucky, man. Ugh. Hey, Tyler Reddick, since you won't stop taking me out of a race, I'm going to take you down next race. Fuck you, Tyler Reddick. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck the horse you came in on. And fuck everything else as well. We apologise that he's still a rival, so we got a rival again. Ross Chastain after that race, kid. Yeah, sorry. Justin Allgaier, careful when... Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Justin. Matt Tift. No, I didn't mean to hit into you, mate. Fucking. Oh, dear. So... we could use your help driving the number 9 of Chase Elliott to Kentucky this weekend. Get a top 3 and we might consider working with you in the future. That puts me in a dilemma now. Because I want to do this hot seat. But... man. Do I wait for a better 5-star team? Don't get me wrong, I'd love to drive for Hendrick. Because Hendrick are... But, God... I think I've got to wait. So, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the reputation and what was the damage after Kentucky. So Tyler Reddick is now a rival. That's what we think of Tyler Reddick. Everyone else, there's a couple more Maddens. Ryan Preece is mad. I don't know. Can't believe that, man. So... I'm trying to think. Yeah, Truex's victory. He's outside the top thing now. So, oh, Daniel Hemrick's on the bubble. So we got 2 drivers outside then. We must have 2 drivers outside in the points. Oh well, we're gonna go off for the Quaker State 400. So join us for that next video when we're gonna go hot seat with a 5-star team. But will it be Hendrick or will it be somebody else?